Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 14 of our Better Minecraft Plus Let's Play series, where today we're doing a little bit of adventuring. So yeah, let's get started. So in between episodes here, I went ahead and sped up our entire processing chain here. And it was super simple. All I had to do was, if we pop back behind here somewhat, our rotational speed controller that we had set up over here, I just put a cogwheel on the end of it instead of hooking a shaft up to our crushing wheel. And then I just cogwheel down to our belts here. And this belt here is the master controller essentially for this whole process. Everything is running off of this belt because it goes from over here, and then I have the rotational force going back into the wall for our encased fan, and then it goes back into the wall for our mechanical press. So yeah, speeds up the process quite significantly. To the point where I have processed through all of our ores. I don't think I have any ore. Let's see. Do you turn into an ingot? Can I like do something with you, crushing wheel? Sure. You know what? Why not? One thing I've noticed though is that some mods do not respect the forge ingots, or they do not have the forge ingots tag on them. So it's going to go through. Watch. It's going to come over here. It's going to get processed, washed into a nugget at some point. Nuggets, processed, bam, stamped, bam. You see how quick that was? Like that stamp is like, it didn't even have time to stop on the belt or anything. It just goes. So this is what we've got. So we've got some cobalt, lead, zinc, copper, more lead, and then a bunch of iron. So I processed all of our stuff and we are good to go. Like I said, though, the lead does not respect the attribute tagged forge ingots. The only tag it has on there is forge ingots lead. It does not have forge ingots, and it will not process through any of our stuff. Like even this one here, I have to add forge nuggets lead because it doesn't respect the forge nuggets. It's literally the only one that doesn't. If we get a ingot of lead out, we can see that if we turn on advanced tooltips and we can look over this. Eidolon, lead ingot, forge ingots, lead. And then if we go to a piece of iron and we do this, look, forge ingots, iron. See what I'm saying? So yeah, just a little weird. It's just not tagged appropriately. If I remember, I will probably report it to either the MODPACK developers for this, for Better Minecraft, or I doubt it's an Eidolon thing. It's probably the MODPACK developers, but I'll report it anyway and see if they can fix that tagging, and then you won't have to worry about it. But everything else worked well, including like the platinum. I made a bunch of the platinum and everything that we had gathered. So that just makes, platinum armor and stuff, platinum dragon armor, axes, hose, rods, gears, and just standard stuff, but with platinum instead. What I want to do today, though, is move away from create just a little bit and go do a little bit of adventuring. My next goal for create, I want to work on automating those precision mechanisms. I think I have a way that can do it. I found this thing in create. It's called what is it? Son of a gun, I can't remember the name of the block. It's like a spring. Maybe spring? No, that's spruce. Launcher? No. Anyway, it's a block that launches items. Like it can literally yeet items into wherever you want to, and you can set it to where you want it to go. I cannot remember the name of the darn thing now, though. Oh well, I'll find it later. Anyway, but that's my goal. We're going to use that and then just some regular create belts and stuff to get this thing going. I also want to automate and get ourselves set up a trash can using create. I think I'm going to use a mechanical arm for that and everything. I think that'll look pretty cool, but I need a precision mechanism to make a mechanical arm first. So we'll get to that in a couple episodes. But I'm gonna take a break from create. I know it's been like the past 8 episodes has been all create. So we're just gonna move on and work towards something else. One thing that I want to do, and I've been debating if I want to do this or not, and I have decided that I do. In this pack is FTB, the whole suite of FTB backups, configs, and all that stuff, but it also includes the FTB home command. Now, since we have the ability to warp with waystones, right? We have waystones, we can teleport. I could just place a waystone down, teleport wherever we need to at the cost of no experience, unless it's cross dimension. I'm not too concerned about making this, and I could even make a warp stone if I wanted to. You know what? Actually, that recipe's not too bad. Let's go ahead and make the warp stone. I just need purple dye, right? Where can I get purple dye from? I have all of these flowers from this area. Something's got to make purple dye. Flower. Maybe hashtag flower, maybe $ flower. Yeah. Purple amaranth. You'll make purple dye for me? And then warpstone. Let's do this. We'll make the warpstone. I was going to use the FTB home stuff, but we have the ability to make this. So the way that this works is if you hold right click, you will do the thing. What I want to see though is, can this be made? It has durability. It can be made indestructible. Do we have enough? We have the stellarite. Do we have the X petrified? We do. Bam, 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 bam. So look, we're going to make our first unbreaking item in the pack. Just need to make a smithing table. Using iron, preferably. Let's go pop this bad boy up here. So we can put you, say, over here. And we put our warp stone and our eternal stella in here, and all of a sudden our warp stone is enchanted with indestructible. And with that, we now have a instant teleporter. Well, not instant, you got to hold the button, but we can teleport to wherever we want from wherever we want. It just has a durability, or it has a cooldown, so you have to wait 5 minutes in between your teleports. But yeah, pretty nifty, if I do say so myself. And it's indestructible, so it doesn't have any durability, so you're not going to have to worry about it breaking. I don't know if it broke, actually. Maybe it's just a cooldown, and enchanting that with indestructible was pointless, but we did it. I'm giving a thumbs up. You can't see it, but thumbs up. Anyway, so today I want to do some enchanting. Oh, by the way, I disabled those stars falling from the sky in the configs. They're just driving me nuts, and it really had no benefit for us. So I just turned it off. We have, it's Arstemere. I don't know what the name of that mod is. Astemere. That's what I put, isn't it? It's interesting that it doesn't search. Don't I have, where's that sword that I had from this mod? That's what I was looking for. I wanted the let's do sky fragments. Usage. You make the keeper of the heaven. Yeah, it's interesting when I search it does not search for Astemeres. Any of my Astemere stuff in the mod. Weird. Search is over here. This is broken. At least for that mod. Anyway, I wanted to get this Keeper of the Heaven and keep it on me so that we take no fall damage. And the question with that would be, does it just have to be in my inventory, or do I have to actually be actively holding it? So let's find out. Let's go take a nap real quick and then jump off our second floor here, which should be a little bit of fall damage, but not too much. So let's find out. Do we need to have it in our inventory? Okay, yes, we probably have to have it on hand in order for this to work. Yeah, okay. So we just need to have this on our hand anytime that we're going to jump off anything. Just put this in our hand. I'll probably end up using this sword as our main sword anyway. It's not terribly too much less damage, and we can enchant it and do kinds of stuff with it. So Yeah. But anyway, I want to go do a little bit of adventuring, go try and get some experience. What I'm looking for is a mob spawner, specifically probably a what are those pillager dudes? The Vindicators, because they can drop emeralds, so that will help us out with our underground village. And they do drop pretty decent experience, and then we can work on setting ourselves up a mob farm at some point. So we're kind of looking for like these pillager areas. I need to see what is our best way of getting this. Can we use the minecart contraption? Is it disabled for all spawners, or was it just blaze spawners specifically that it was disabled? That I don't know. It's the at create minecart. What is the thing called? It's the this cart assembler. Yeah. So we're gonna need this. We'll need a lever. And we'll bring these with us in the hopes that we can find a spawner that we want to use and be able to pick it up potentially. Otherwise, we're going to have to do it the way that we did it before, in which I carried the spawner, which is not going to be super fun. But what if there are just ideas here as we go? There are these warp plates, which require warp dust, which is an ender pearl and purple dye. And you make 4. Oh, come on. Now, these warp plates are kind of cool that they allow you to warp. Yeah, I'm going to need some more of that stuff. Luckily, I went and killed some Endermen in between episodes a while back. Anyway, so these warp plates, what they do is they allow you to, if you place this down, so like let's say we place this over by our, well, just whatever, just right here is fine. So we place this here, and if we go in here, it's going to create us an attuned shard. So this attuned shard is for our home base here now, right? So this will always link us to home. If we take this plate and we put it up here, say, this is going to create another attuned shard, and this attuned shard is attuned to this one. And you can kind of see there's its name. And if you look at the tooltip there, it shows, you know, this runic as its name. But if we put this in here and we stand on this, we'll get teleported to here. Now, if we stand on this one, nothing's going to happen. It's not bound to another warp plate. So what we need to do is put this in there, and basically it's kind of like an elevator, but magical. What we can do, though, is take this with us and take this with us. And if worse comes to worse and we cannot set up a spawner, or we can't capture the spawner with our minecart contraption, we can always put this warp plate down, pick up the spawner like we do with our shift right click, and then hop onto the warp plate, and it'll take us back to our base. And then we can throw it downstairs or something and, you know, try and figure out what we can do with it in the interim. We can do like we did with our blaze spawner down here, in which we have it set up so that it's on a minecart contraption, so it's not active, but we just can't move it. Make sense? So what I'm going to do is head off in, I would say, like this direction. It looks like there's like one of those villager or those pillager tent setups over here. Maybe some kind of tower or fortress looking thing. This is definitely a pillager section area. So I'm going to head off in the southwesterly direction. And yeah, if I come across anything interesting as I go, I will definitely let you know. We are severely underpowered, that's for sure. We do not have the greatest of stuff for us to be using for this. Let's take off. It is significantly more, but Icy Thorns is not bad. We'll keep the Icy Thorns. Slow down our attackers. I'll take that for the interim. We're not the most powerful at the moment, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful and kind of cheese these guys out somewhat, but I think we're going to be okay. For the most part, we will survive. as long as we take it easy. And my goal here is A, to get a spawner, and B, to get some loot. And maybe some of this loot will be better than what we have now. So yeah, I'll be back if I run into anything interesting. So one thing I'll point out is these beehives. We've run into these in the past, these giant hives. And if you break this, it will spawn a boss. It will spawn the queen bee that you can kill. And it will drop its stinger, and you can make like a sword out of its stinger, a shield, and things like that. I don't know if we are at a point where we could handle fighting the queen bee, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it for now. But just know that's what that is. We also have a couple other structures over here. I think this is another. No, this is some kind of dungeon, it looks like. Let's see what's down here. Maybe we'll get some good loots. We have enchanted zombies already. It's a quick zombie. Wow, he hits hard too. Hey. Okay. Okay, there's a lot of zombies. Okay, well, that was not my intention. Oh no, let me up. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I don't have anything to build with. Okay, good. They're all stuck there. That was close. There's slabs there. That's cheating. You can't do that. You cannot put slabs there or stairs and it not be on an even level. That was not fair. And that was close to disaster. But now it actually helps me kill these guys. There's got to be a spawner down there. And so what I need to do is get down there and break the spawner so we can see what kind of loots we're looking at. Where are they at? Let's light this area up. No more surprises from these guys. Oh, so these must be their tombs? Maybe this was just a... oh, there's more down there. Oh, there's a whole... This world gen was messed up, but there's a whole structure to this, it looks like. I got an achievement. When in Rome, set foot in a catacomb. Okay. And there's even more down there. Okay. What is inside of here? Let's make sure that this isn't like trapped, because that would be absolutely horrible. Doesn't look like it. Not much. We'll take the rotten flesh just because, you know, it can come in handy in the future. Hey, there's the zombie spawner. Maybe I should have took that spawner instead before I broke it. That could have been our test spawner. I didn't even think about it. Well, that's okay. All right, so let's see. Maybe let's continue doing a little bit of exploration in this area. What do we say? I hope we don't just absolutely die. There's a lot of zombie heads down here. All right, here's a spawner. Let's light it up. Don't spawn. Oh, there's another one. Don't spawn anything. That zombie ran away from me. Yeah, he saw my diamond sword, and he's like, this dude has a diamond sword and the Keeper of Heaven. Oh, man. Don't want to mess with him. There's a spawner down there, and I just probably woke it up. So that's great. Let's try and sprint to it. Light it up. Okay. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. We're getting attacked. Okay, cool. We're handling it. We're handling it. We just got to be smart about how we light this area up and try and get the spawners to stop spawning. I think we should be okay. I'm going to definitely take all these zombie heads, though. That I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but something. Something's going to use zombie heads, I'm sure. Maybe nothing's going to use zombie heads, but you know what? The head of my enemies. What do you got for me? Golden apple. Nothing too terribly crazy. I'll take the golden apple. I'll take the saddle in case we lose our horse. Okay. I think that's the way I came up. I'm sure as we get down, the loot is going to get better, but I want to try out and see if we can't get this spawner. So let's do this. We're going to shift click it. No, we're not. Do I need to build myself up a little bit? Okay. Let's go ahead and put you right here. We're going to light you up. And let's find out, can we use the cart contraption for non-blaze spawners? It could just be blaze. I did forget to bring a rail. I forgot I have infinite range on this, though, which is pretty freaking awesome. Let's dump all of this stuff into the inventory. Let's put the rail. Let's put the cart assembler. Minecart. We're going to break you. We're going to hit you with a lever. And then, yes, okay. So we cannot pick up any spawners with this. It's no spawners can be picked up in this manner. So what we could do is, like I said, we could take our warp plate. And I do want to keep this zombie spawner. You never know. A zombie spawner might be handy at some point. So we're going to set this up. We'll go ahead and take its shard. We're going to put our home shard in there. And we can go ahead and just break all of this. And then we're going to pick this up. And we're going to go home. Boop. Figures it is nighttime. We're going to just pop this here, open the door. We're going to pop this here, open that. Let me pick this back up, please. And we'll come downstairs. And place this next to our blaze spawner. Because look at that. We're just going to have spawner central down here, I think. Like, this will just be our spawner areas. So we can grab our rail, our cart assembler, minecart. Nope, don't move with it. Get back on there. And then oh, you know what? It turned it into a contraption because it's hooked up to that one. And that's why in the minecart needs to be, or the, great. It's because the rails went that way. Instead of facing the rails this way, they faced that way. So, and this one's getting its redstone signal from where? Oh goodness, what just happened? What's going on? Oh no. I do not know what just happened. This lost its cart though. Okay, what I need is that rail to be facing the other direction. All right, let's see. How can I fix this? Let's put you back here. Putting those together was probably not the wisest of ideas. Can you go back in there so I can turn you off? You know what? What if I do this, this? What if we move this rail here? Face it the correct direction. Cart assembler here. And then somehow I just need to get this into there. How do I do that? Oh, well, that worked actually. Brake, please. Lever. There. Okay, so that's turned off. Now we can do the same thing here, and let's not put them side by side. Yeah. I was like, oh, look, we can just have them all sitting next to each other, all cool looking. We can just, what spawner do we need today? Just come down and pick up our spawner. Yeah, that did not work out in my favor. So we're going to grab you, which means I can grab you. And turn you off. Not before you spawned a blaze on me, though. Luckily, we are fire resistant, so don't have to worry about it. So now we just need to go home, back up the ladder. And we have a zombie spawner. Zombie spawner is not bad for a mob farm, I wouldn't think, you know. I think we can make that work. Let's go continue searching in that catacomb. I will head back over there, and then let's see what's in the lower levels. All right, let's head down. See what we have going for us down here. I'm hoping for some better loot. Oh my, that looks scary down there. Why is that all red? Gold ingots. There you are. Break that real quick. Okay. Bottle of enchanting. We can take that. Rotten flesh. Apples. We'll add more torches, sure. An iron axe. My axe is almost broken, so we'll just trade out. Let's see what else. Aha. Enemies. That's what we have. And then you have slowness on you. Take the torches. I was like, what is giving them the slowness? Icy thorns. I forgot that I had the icy thorns on me. Oh, a secret hidden chest. Ah, diamond sword with smite. We will take that. We are fighting the undead. That is probably going to help us probably close to one-shot most of these enemies, to be honest with you. Okay. We've been here before. So let's go ahead and explore the areas that we have not been. Fortunately, the structure has been broken, it looks like. Yeah, look, there we go. Two-shot that skeleton. I'm not going to complain. Just looking out for the spawners. If we can get a skeleton spawner down in our base, that'd be kind of cool. I just have to find where it's at. That's zombie. There's a creeper right here. Having this thing being broken up is kind of sort of not the greatest in the world, because it makes it a little difficult to figure out where you've been. Just don't want that other guy that was enchanted to come at me from the back. That's what I didn't want to happen. Did I run out of food? I may have run out of food, which would be not very good. I did. I have apples. Let's eat the apples. I also have this enchanted golden apple. Eat that too. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, that's a dragon? I see piles of gold. Generally, that indicates there's a dragon. Zombie spawner. All right. It's not eating this for some reason, and I need to eat before I die. So looking for chests. Looking for chests. What are you? Skeleton. There's the skeleton spawner I wanted. There we go. I don't have any building blocks on me, because that would be smart. Come on. There. We can just wall that off. Now I don't got to worry about it. All right. Emeralds, bones. Nothing like crazy good, though. A diamond axe, diamond shovel. Yatagarasu. I don't even know what in the world to think about that. Sweeping edge. I love sweeping edge. We'll take the coal. Continue to light this area up. These catacombs are pretty large. Hook? I don't know what that is either. I need that mod that tells you what enchants do. Like better enchantment descriptions, I think is what it's called. So you can know what your enchants are going to do. Tamer, bunch of gold. And that looks cool. There's some diamond over there too, but getting to it will be challenging. Did I loot this one yet? No. Sweeping Edge 5. Like I said, I do love me some Sweeping Edge. Another spawner. That was my last torch. So pretty much this is going to end our adventure in this catacomb here because I don't have any torches. So what I'm going to do is take this spawner with me, just like I did the other spawners. And then we'll have a skeleton spawner down in our mine area. And then next episode, we'll come back and continue doing some more exploration because I want to keep going around. I want to get to one of those illager areas and see what we got over there. So yeah, anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.